Imagine a nation spanning 11 time zones, boasting over 200 ethnic groups, and a landmass just under 2.5 times the size of the United States. This was the Soviet Union, formerly known as the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, or USSR. Established in the aftermath of the Russian Revolution of 1917, the Soviet Union emerged as a new political entity, promising to reshape the world through the principles of Marxism-Leninism. It was a nation where power was centralized in the hands of a single party, the Communist Party, led by figures such as Lenin, Stalin, Khrushchev, and Gorbachev. The Soviet Union's geographical expanse was immense, stretching from the eastern portion of the European continent to the northern portion of the Asian continent. The topography varied greatly, from vast steppes, extensive coniferous forests in Siberia, deserts in Central Asia, to mountains along its southern boundaries. Despite its hostile and unpredictable climate, the Soviet Union was endowed with abundant natural resources such as oil, natural gas, coal, iron, ore, and timber. These resources played a pivotal role in propelling the Soviet Union into a superpower status during the Cold War era. The population of the Soviet Union, according to the January 1989 census, was approximately 286 million people, with an average annual growth rate of 0.9%. The population was diverse, with over 100 nationalities represented. Despite this diversity, Russian was the official language, and the Russian population constituted about 51% of the total population. Religious worship was constitutionally authorized in the Soviet Union, but the official ideology, Marxism-Leninism, was militantly atheistic. Estimates suggest that about 18% were Russian Orthodox, 17% were Muslim, and nearly 7% were a mix of Roman Catholic, Protestant, Armenian Orthodox, Georgian Orthodox, and Jewish. The majority, however, were officially considered atheists. Education in the Soviet Union was highly centralized with a standardized curriculum. Attendance was compulsory through the 11th grade, with a strong emphasis on training for vocations selected by central authorities. As of the 1979 census, the official literacy rate was an impressive 99.8% for persons between 9 and 49 years old. However, the Soviet Union was not to last. The economic and political pressures of the late 20th century led to its dissolution in 1991, ending 74 years of one of the most influential experiments in human governance. In sum, the Soviet Union was a nation of immense geographical size and human diversity, rich in natural resources and driven by the principles of Marxism-Leninism. It was a nation that left an indelible mark on the 20th century, its influence extending far beyond its borders and its lifespan. Yet it was also a nation that ultimately could not sustain itself, leading to its dissolution and the emergence of 15 independent countries. This was the Soviet Union, a nation that continues to fascinate and intrigue us today.